Welcome back all to 8-Bit Benny versus the Ferret business. This week we are going to delve a little further into the Botania page, the magic crystals of our quest tablet. Magic flowers, sorry, magic flowers. We're going to do magic flowers this week, and we are going to get through some of the quests there, and we're going to take a look at some of the items that we're going to make. Right now, I am standing below the base. So, in preparation for going to the roguelike dungeon, I moved the quarry from the Twilight Forest to here, and with the idea that I would set it up and not have to put ender pearls into the personal chunk loaders. Which was great, but I also decided that, hey, why put it down? Why not use it? So I drilled out the entirety of the bottom of the base, which we can see. So this is our ladder that we used to use to get down. Ooh, that was a little too close. And we can see I've gone and dug all the way down. This little tank down here that I was standing on is an homage to our little lava lake that we had. I actually grabbed 4 buckets from that lava lake and put them in there before deleting the rest of it using my mana bucket. And mana bucket? Terrasteel bucket? I forget what it's called. I think it was a mana bucket. The one we used last episode to actually, the one that the bucket that destroys source blocks. So I used that to get rid of most of the lava. There's obviously some still here. I'll have to use the Terra Shatterer to get at those once I put enough mana into it that I can actually break apart the what's it called? The bedrock. That's it. So we're gonna get into our quest book and enjoy. Alright, here we are, back with the quest book. We're going to work on some of this gear. What's this? 11 retrieval tasks. Wow. Let's look at it. Alright, Elementium. That's not what that was. So Elementium sword, so we just need a bunch of Elementium, which we do by throwing mana steel into the portal. So let's check here, let's look at our iron. Let's grab 10 blocks, shall we? Because we can. Mana steel. Let's grab our wand. Let's go open up the portal, which is this way. And we're going to throw these through. Well, that was odd. Why did I get Dreamwood? Oh, right, that's 2 to 1. So let's do more of those iron. Let's leave 1 in there. Actually, no, let's not. Because otherwise we'll get an odd value coming out. Let's take that as well. We can always put more iron in there in a bit. Obviously I need to get the work on getting some iron into our system. Just like my doctor says. Waha. Alright, so we're going to head back here. We're going to throw these through the portal. And hopefully we should have enough to do what we need. There we go. I wonder if the wood was left over from last time. Alright, let's cut this piece out. Because it's much easier to replace. We don't have to rebuild it. There we go. And the mana pools are still pretty high up there, so that's good. Not quite sure why that got in there, but that's fine. Alright, let's look at our quest book. So we need to build this. Right. Let's just do this. There we go. That should be enough. Alright, let's look. So we need that. We need the sword, which is... Oh, it's a Dreamwood twig, which is 2 bits of Dreamwood. Okay, so that I might need to... I might have to actually do some more wood here. I don't know if I have... Oh, there's 2 Dreamwood. You know what, let's just take these all out. I'll do that. The rest we're going to throw into our AE2 system, because we can. Alright, so let's start with the sword. Elementium sword, which I don't know. It's a +6. it's, it's really funny when you're looking at a +6 sword going, meh. And we need to do what next? Let's check our quest book. We've done that one. The axe is more Dreamwood, which I probably should not have put that stuff in there. Let's just take it all out for the moment. And what was that? Was that 2 of those? Probably. Sorry, let me check this first because I don't want to waste this Elementium. Yeah, Elementium pickaxe, Elementium axe, Elementium shovel. I'm guessing these all need Dreamwood. And don't. We have one of those. Okay, so what do we need? So 2, 4. We've got those 2 already. So 2. Oops. 4. So let's do that. And what do we need? A shovel. And an axe, I believe. Let's open up the quest book. Done, 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 done. Shears should be pretty easy. Should just be those. Detect, done, did that. Oh no, Rune of Pride. Oh, that's gonna be... Let's check what the next one is. Great Fairy Ring, Pixie Dust. We can do that. What was that? That and that. Okay, and what does that do anyway? Mana Steel and Terra Steel equipment that would give you an even more powerful metal. Forge it into something useful. Well, Bandit, that's what we did. And these armor and tools all do something different. Interesting. Each piece of Elementium armor you wear increases the chance that a pixie will spawn when you get it. This pixie will counterattack for you. When holding the Elementium sword, the chance is increased, and the pixies will hit harder as well. Also, if you are wearing all 4 pieces of Elementium armor, your tools take 10% less mana, and pixies can give you random potion effects. And that'll be handy against the Gaia Spirit. The Elementium pickaxe will atomize stone, dirt, and other simple materials, leaving precious ores behind. That's cool. So no cobblestone left over. Elementium axe is good. It's very good at decapitating enemies. Okay. Elementium shovel will not only dig sand or gravel, but it will destroy it and all like it connected to the same pile. That's pretty cool. If you wield Elementium shears like a bow, don't ask how we figured this one out. All sheep around you will automatically shear themselves, and that'll be handy. Extrapolating bucket we have used. All liquid you scoop into this bucket will vanish forever. The Ring of Far Reach will extend your arm's reach by about 3 blocks. That's going to be terribly useful. Like Elementium armor, the Great Fairy Ring will increase the chance of fairies spawning when you get hit. The Crystal Bow doesn't fire normal arrows. Instead, it creates them out of mana and fires them faster than a normal bow. That would be interesting. The Black Hole Talisman is useful if you need to store a ton of a single thing on you, such as cobblestone if you're deep in a mine. Right-click an empty talisman on any block to set the talisman to it. Then you can Shift plus right-click to activate the talisman. You can keep grabbing as many of the items as you want. The talisman will make sure you keep only 1 stack of it in your inventory at all times. If you right-click the talisman on an inventory, it will dump its contents into it. That's kind of cool. The Thorn Chakram can be upgraded to be a bit more powerful by imbuing it with some pixie dust and setting it on fire. Sweet. Making it a flare chakram. It will then ignite any enemy it hits. Oh, that's pretty cool. It's all pretty cool. Bow. Mana infused string. Dragonstone. Living wood twig. The mana infused string, I believe, is just string in a... So let's grab some string. Pocket string. Nope, we need some real string. Assuming I have any. Oh yeah, there we go. We've got a little bit. Alright. Toss this in here. Mana string. Do I have a living twig in here? Did I put them all downstairs? There's one. How did we make that again? So that was that way. Living twig. Oh, and some dragon stone. Which I'm not sure if I have or not. No, so I need to create some. Which is dragonstone. Which I believe is a mana diamond. Okay, so what we need is a diamond. Let me type that right. Diamond. Where's the diamond block? Let's just take a stack. It's so nice to be able to say that. Let's just grab a stack of diamonds. Why not? Let's see if we have enough mana here to do this. Yeah. Okay, so that one's out. Let's go find another mana pool. Hello? I suspect their lag has hit me. There we go. That was odd. Okay. That's fine. And let's go open up the portal again, because that's kind of the stuff we do around here. Let's take a half stack. And let's just take a half stack and kiss it goodbye. Okay, that did not work. There's the rest. 32. All right. Some lag issues today, which is not too cool. Oops. Hey, let's go turn off the portal so it doesn't suck up all of the juice there. Oh, I see what happens. Okay. So what happens is the... did I get it? I got it. Okay. So what happened before is when I got that dream, what happens is when I knock this out, it goes through the portal, and I close the portal, and it sits on the other side. When I reenact the portal, it then pops out. So that's okay. Let's see. Let's put the mana diamonds in there. Let's keep 2 dragon stones. Let's wait for this to load, because it is being super slow today. Crystal bow. Let's check the quest book. Detect. Nice. Oh, you know what? Let's also check. Let's check this out. So we have lots of mana on us. Doesn't seem to want to shoot. Do I have to put this in my toolbar? I wonder if I have to actually have arrows in my inventory in order for it to work. Alright, let's try that. Nope. Alright, that's fine. It was fun while it lasted. Yeah, that could also be the issue. It could just be the lag that I'm not seeing it. I'll put that in there. Let's see, what do we have in here? What's in this chest? Alright, Thumbcraft stuff. Yeah, that's fine. Let's put all the items in here. So that way they'll all be together. Keep the Elementium for the moment. Is that a glowstone corner? Why is that in here? Let's put that there. Let's put that there. I may actually keep the Elementium armor on myself because at some point I'll have the full set and I'll need it for the Gaia Spirit. Alright, so we did that. That's going to take a little bit of crafting. Black hole. Is this the last one? No, the chakra. Black hole. Okay, so we'll have to do the Gaia Spirit to get that one, which means we'll have to do that a couple times. Because I'll need it for something else as well. Flame Chakram. Thorn Chakram. Terra Steel and Vines. Okay. May need two Terra Steel. I need to go searching for vines. I don't really have vines right now. Alright, let's cut here, and I'm going to go look for some vines to cut down. Alright, so I'm out looking for some vines. I'm looking for a jungle to cut some vines down. I found an interesting tree. It has a slime island in it. I didn't know slime islands grew on trees. I guess now I know. That's pretty funny. I like it. Alrighty, so we have some vines now, after flying out and about and finding some out in the wilderness. Oh, well, you know what, let's make 4, because it'll be fun. Haha. Thorn chakrams, let's do one of those. No, what is it? It's 2 of those. 2 of those. Some dragons, some pixies. Pixie dust. Do I have any left? There's one. Suppose I should actually put all this into the system. So 1 pixie dust. And what is it? Blaze powder, I think. Yeah, we got a little bit of that. Alright, so yay, look at that. Flare chakram. So I wonder if I should just make these. I'll worry about it. We got what we need. Let's get those there. Let's put that in. Let's put that in. Let's put that in. Alright, check the quest book. That's completed. It's not completed, so we have 2 things left to complete. That we need a Gaia Spirit. Gaia Guardian we need to defeat, so maybe we can do that later. This one we need a Rune of Pride, which is 2 mana diamonds, summer, and fire. Oh, I think I actually have that. Summer and fire. 2 mana diamonds, fire, winter, earth, water. No, I'm all out of summer. Let's find out. Yeah, all out of that. So, what's it take to make one of those? Summer is an air and an earth. Sand. Yeah, okay. So, air and earth. Wrong box. Earth. Air. Air. Not you yet. Earth. What do we need? We need some sand. Let's grab 2 pieces of sand. Slime ball. One of those. Maybe. Server backup. Gotta tell you, the wireless, the lag since I put the wireless in is the wireless terminal is getting to be a bit much. Watermelon. Alright, let's try this. And this. There we go. So we need to redirect a source of mana at it. Oops. Let's do this then. Put you back there. Let's put you to this job. Let's see. How much mana are we getting there? How fast is it going to go? Not very. Do we have any more mana spreaders? There we go. Let's do this. Put you there. That should help it. Alright, piece of living rock. Alright, so we have fire and earth and summer, so rune of summer, rune of fire, and 2 mana diamonds. Ta-da! Not too bad. Mana seems to be going pretty fast too, which is great. And done. Coolio. So let's get rid of this. Let's make sure this gets pointed back the right way. And what was that recipe? That was one of those, and I think some. Oh, you know what? There's some elementum right there. Yeah, Ring of Far Reach. Check the quest book. Yeah, alright, so the only one we have incomplete is the black hole, and we need to get a Gaia Spirit for that, and that is a bit more of a setup than we have time for today. So let's just pause there. Okay, now that we've done that, let's look at another leg of signal to noise. Interesting. Special eyes, power tools, or half-done power tools. So let's look at power tools. Bandit. A lot of different research areas of the business have been sharing your findings with each other. Various labs are requesting ways to convert mana into respective power systems. There are very few ways we found, unfortunately, but there are a bunch of useful, powerful tools we are able to help them with. The mana flux field converts mana directly into RF energy. Unfortunately, this conversion is only one way. You cannot convert RF back into mana. That sucks. That would be really handy. You can infuse a piston with mana and then bind it, like a mana spreader, to another block. The piston will still push this item back and forth as if it were in front of the piston. That's what we're using on our farm. Our tree farm. Initially not that useful, but we discovered we could move the mana-infused piston around and it would not affect the bound block. The tiny potato is a cute little guy. We have one of those. No idea what it does other than look cute. Isn't that enough? Hey, you can even name it on an anvil. I wonder if certain names would... I should do some research online and find out what I can name it and see if it does things. The assembly halo. Ooh, this will be good. Lets you craft on the go without having to place down a workbench all the time. Holding the halo will show you a ring around you. Right-click the workbench to start crafting. Loading the last recipe you made with it if you have all the pieces. Right-click an empty spot on the halo will save the saved recipe to it, and you can right-click this area to craft it again if you have the parts. So it's kind of like auto-crafting if you have the stuff in your inventory. Empty a saved recipe by sneak and left-clicking it. The living wood bow will fire normal arrows like any other standard bow, but it will also repair itself with mana. The blaze lamp, which we were very familiar with, have made many of them, condenses blaze rods into a light source. It can also be used as a solid fuel, which is good for burning, or turned into obsidian by a pure daisy, which is what we've been using our blaze lamps to do. Keeping an accurate timer is easily done with computers, but it lacks elegance and a bit of magic, you know? So we came up with the hourglass. By inserting sand into it, it will tick down and emit a redstone pulse before flipping itself over. We are very familiar with the hourglasses as well, the hovering hourglasses. So we have those in heavy use on the tree farm. How long depends on how much and what kind of sand you add. Regular sand is 1 second each, red sand 10 seconds, and soul sand 1 minute. You can only add one type of sand at a time, and you have to be holding the exact amount you want. Given the blocky nature of things, sometimes it's hard to build something circular in design. When done properly, it looks aesthetically pleasing. Otherwise, it just looks lopsided. Well, Mana Steel seems to give some special properties to normal mundane tools, and a sextant is no different. You can right-click and hold the World Shaper Sextant onto a block you want as the center of a circle. Then look outward to change the size of the blue line that appears. When you release right-click, Ghostly Cobblestone will appear as a building guide. Super handy. You can right-click one of these ghost blocks with your World Shaper Sextant to dismiss the guide. That's pretty cool. Alright, so let's look. We will build one of these. We have a force relay, which is the mana-bound piston, which basically the force relay allows you to transmit force over a distance. In our case, we're chucking mana through it. Tiny potato we have. Assembly halo we'll have to build, and living bow we'll have to build. Blaze lamp we have, hovering hourglass we have. We've not done the World Shaper Sextant, so this shouldn't take too long. Mana flux field, living rock, redstone, and a mana steel ingot. So where's this? Let's go look in here. Nope. Let's go in here. So we need 4 of these. Guess if I was smart, I'd make the assembly halo first. Let's grab a mana steel ingot, and we need some redstone. Redstone. 4 of those. And let's put that there. I think it was redstone here, and these there. Yep. Ta-da! Complete. What's next? Assembly halo. That's not too bad. Crafting table, mana pearl, and some mana steel. Put that in there. Do I have a crafting table? I probably don't, because I probably made them all into benches. Was there not mana steel in here a moment ago? There it is. 3 of those. I don't think I can turn those back into workbenches, so that's fine. I think I have a bunch in the, whatchamacallit, in the storage, and I need a mana pearl, which I may or may not have up here anymore. Looks like I don't. So, wireless terminal. Let's look for workbench. Grab one of those. Let's look for mana. Let's look for mana pearl. Nope, I don't have any of those. Let's look for mana pearl. Grab one of those and go chuck it in. Q. Bam. I'm down some mana because I've been charging up the Terra Shatterer, the Terra Steel pickaxe. So it looks like I'm down a lot of mana, but I'm not that bad. Assembly halo. Ooh. No recipe. Right click to set. Crafting table. Oh, nice. That's cool. Could make a little... Ta-da! Cool. So that means I no longer have to carry around the workbench. I can just carry around this instead, I guess. Oh, I see. So as I turn... it gives me options for different things? Yes. So we can see... this crafting bench isn't actually existing. It's part of one of the things. So if I have other items saved, other recipes saved in here, it will put those into these spots. And then I just have to spin around on the spot to pick what I want. So that's fine. What's next? What's next on the block? Living wood bow. Should be pretty easy. Mana infused string and living wood. Let's check in the chests. Do I have... I think I have some living wood downstairs. I might be out of string, though. What's that? Crystal bow. Yep, out of string. So, wood. Living wood. Need to make 3, so it takes 2 living woods to make a stick. So 2, 3, 4. And I don't have mana string, so I need string. Oh, good. A little worried there. 2, 3. Coolio. Alright, so there we go. Oh. Okay, well, I'll need more of that. More of that. Living wood. 2 more of those. The one thing with the wireless terminal is the fact that it is not a wireless crafting terminal. I suppose I should see if I can build one of those. I haven't seen a recipe, so living wood bow. It's pretty cool. What else do we have? That's complete. Cool. And rolled shaper sextant. Oh, so I need more of those. I need 6 more. Okay, that's fine. I may have to set up a farm for living wood. So I'm just shift and right clicking to grab 1 out of there. If I left click without touching anything, it will pull a whole stack out. In this case, I don't have a whole stack, and then it, that I don't have a space keeper for that anymore, which I find kind of annoying. I guess I could set this up on a recipe. What was it? Let's grab some mana steel first. I think I needed 4. Let's check the book again. Yeah, okay. Got it. So, these like that, this, that. Bam. So, this would have made building the... Hey. Alright, so let's right-click, shift. Oh, there we go. Alright, so while I'm right-clicking, and it's giving me a diameter, if I let go, so we can see, it's going to actually give me a ghostly image that I can use as a basis to craft towers. So again, would have been really handy when I was building this place if I'd had that, but I don't. And I guess I don't really need it anymore, so that's fine. I wonder where I got that from. I would suggest right there. Alrighty, so let's go to our quest book. We have everything, yay! Alright, what do we have? Basic blind bag, meh. And job reputation. Alright, basic blind bag, claim. So, let's throw that in there. Let's throw the coins in there. And then let's look. Bag. We have... you know what? Because I bet you... Yeah, okay, so I shouldn't have done that. Let's pull that out. Bag. Do that. Coin. Do that. Put those in here instead. And what do we have? Blind bags. We have 6 blind bag of blind bags. Interesting. A basic blind bag. I don't know what the differences between these two are. So 6, 17. We have an epic blind bag. That should be pretty cool. We have 13 good blind bags and 7 great blind bags. So that's probably enough to do a quick blind bag episode, which I believe I'm going to get to next. Alright all, I hope you enjoyed the episode. I do have some bad news to tell you before we leave today. I was charging up the Terra Shatterer, the Terra Steel pickaxe, and I was, I'd say, about a quarter of the way from level A to level S, which is, I think it's about 100 mana pools, and from S to SS is 1,000. Anyway, I was going around throwing into the mana pools and to fill it up, and then I decided to try into these mana pools once I had drained the other ones. Sadly, this mana pool over here, the one closest to the chickens, is too close to our hopper hawk. So the hopper hawk picked it up. And since none of the other hoppers over there have a designation on it, it tossed my Terra Shatterer into the garbage can. So I'm going to go make another one. And I'm going to have to start from scratch. So that kind of sucks. That's a bit annoying, but you know what? That's my fault. I'll be patient next time and just let the mana pools refill. Also an update with the quarry that I set up to act as a chunk loader here. So that I wouldn't have to put mana pearls into it. I was having issues where I'd come in and I'd find the lava tank downstairs would be completely empty because the hardened energy cell in the nether had run out of energy. Because, of course, with the base loaded, even when I'm offline, and the nether loaded when I'm offline, it was draining all the power out of it. Now, not too bad. I would just grab the one I have in my sack, and I would go over there using my warp book and replace the energy, and it was back up and running. But I don't want to have to do that every single time I log in. So for now, I've pulled up the quarry, and I will leave the quarry in my inventory. Or actually, I think I put it into the applied energistics inventory, and we'll leave it in there for now. I will have to set up a farm machine to farm ender pearls from our ender lilies and find a way to maybe use an ender chest and a hopper to constantly keep those the chunk loaders, the personal chunk loaders full. So that's it for this week. I'll see you all next week when I figure out what to do with this beacon. No, next week, when we get into, hopefully, going to the roguelike dungeon, assuming I can get that to work properly. All right, I'll see you all next time. If you liked the episode, feel free to hit like. If you really enjoy the series, hit subscribe, and you will be notified when a new episode comes out, as well as when I stream, when I get the live stream up and working properly, as opposed to the previous attempt I've done last week where I forgot to double check that my headset and audio were recording, my headset and microphone were recording properly, and there was zero audio for the episode. So I'll get time to do that this week, hopefully, and then I'll have another live stream up and posted, and then I'll save that into the archive, and that should be all good and dandy. All right, all, have a good have a good week. Stay away from creepers, and Minecraft with caution. See yas.